Hey guys, welcome back to With Nips, the channel where we roast the bad habits and try to marinate some good habits. But let's deep dive in right now. Today I want to talk a little bit about learning because nowadays there's a lot of methods to learn, but being honest, there is not a lot of learners that are willing to learn for sure. They're just collecting things. And what I mean by that is that remember those days when there's a bunch of people that try to collect the books, but they didn't even read the book or are willing to read the book in the future. So the thing is, right now, there's a lot of people that is collecting the ways to learn something, but they are not learning by itself for sure. What I mean by that is that, for example, I have some books over here that I didn't read the book because the book is still on the plastic, but I have on my Kindle over here. And most of the books I prefer to read on the Kindle because, the Kindle has the light, the backlight, and backlit or backlight. I don't know how to say it the proper way. But the thing is, I prefer to read on the Kindle. And I have a subscription to listen to audiobooks. And I prefer to listen to audiobooks because sometimes I'm just, walking, taking, 1 hour of walk in the park or something. And I like to do it while I am listening to something, and instead of listening to music that I was doing back on those days, nowadays I prefer to do while listening to audiobooks, because in this way I can get some knowledge. I can get something while I am exercising, because I even prefer it. One thing that I want to say is to chase specific knowledge. What I mean by that is the stuff that you learn by doing. For example, the first time that I uploaded a video here on YouTube, it wasn't back on those days I was using the the GoPro Quick app. So I was putting every single clip that I have over there, and then using the AI to choose the bad cut and everything, the best cut and everything, to do the video for me. But back on those days when I was in China, it was 2018, I think, 2019. I don't remember at all. But I started to upload videos on the internet here on YouTube. And I didn't even know how to hold the camera. Like Casey Neistat says one time, is just hold the camera. I don't want to use the F word. I didn't even know how to hold the camera. The first video that I uploaded here on YouTube was very shaky, and I didn't even have the script and everything. Nowadays, I like to read a lot. I like to, chase some content on the internet and then start to writing all the script that I want to say, everything that I want to do in the video, and, separating by each segment. So now let's dive in about how to learn something. So let's go from curiosity, practicing, and then skin the game. So 1, curiosity. Learn something that you're very curious to learn about, because there will be a lot of things that actually you're just learning, but you didn't enjoy at all. Find something that you enjoy a lot and then start to do it. There's another thing. When I started back on those days, because of the pandemic, I started to learn a little bit about calisthenics. And that's why practice is very important. The messy reps teach you something that, no tutorial can teach you. Because in the beginning, for example, when I was trying to learn calisthenics, I couldn't even do a push-up. I barely could do one push-up because I was doing with my knees on the floor instead of using just my feet on the floor. But the thing is, nowadays I can do some push-ups. I can do like 50 push-ups in a row. But the thing is, I was practicing every single day, push-ups, pull-ups, and I was trying to do it because this is the only way to do something. Then there is the skin in the game. So you can do a 30-day challenge to yourself. On the first day, you might be fail. And it's good that you're going to be fail, because on the 30th day, you'll be decent. And this is the way to keep the track and see how you are improving. So now let's talk about leverage. Because on Naval Ravikant, the other punchline is leverage multiplies knowledge. So let's say, for example, you are coding. You are a programmer and you are coding. You might be going to do an app one time and that you might be going to improve it in the future. But the thing is, you'll be writing this code for the first time, and then there will be a lot of people that is going to use your app while you are sleeping. Second, I like to use this example because, you know, I like to do videos. Since I didn't learn it video editing on my college or anything. I just took a lot of videos on the internet, thanks to Peter McKinnon, by the way, and Mary Hapoya and Potato Jet that I really enjoy, by the way. And I learned to do a couple of cuts, edits, and this kind of things. I really like to do B-rolls, but here, since I don't have anything anywhere to go, because here in Brazil, I don't think this is very, you know, safe to go with a camera on the streets. That's why I don't do that much B-roll. But since I'm doing a lot of vlogs when I'm traveling, I might be going to do a lot of B-rolls. You can see from the previous videos, by the way. But the thing is, talking about video, I still have a couple of videos from the previous videos that I have here on my channel. And the last example that I really like to use, and this is the main one, at least for myself, it is investing. So capital, there's a good thing about capital. You know, when you are investing, you might be going to have dividends. You might be going to see your portfolio growing while you're on Netflix, while you're just sleeping. You might be going to see these kind of things, and this is really good. And you're going to keep the pace to learn a little bit even more. Delete all the newsletter that you don't read. Delete the first 10 and then start something new. Try to chase something, newsletters, I don't know, subscribe to new channels, or even if you want to do it, you can create a new channel where you are going to learn something and you are just going to subscribe to the channels that you are going to learn something. And, you know, be focused. Stop doing multitasking. Multitasking will just bother you and will make you waste a lot of time because you're going to see a bunch of things that you don't want to see at all. Second, list 5 curiosities that can mix with each other and you will like to learn. But then you can choose from these 5 because, being honest, you will not enjoy all the 5s that you're going to pick. But the thing is, list these 5 and try to combo them. So Peter McKinnon, for example, he really enjoys coffee and he can do a cinematography about how to make a coffee. Third one, set a public microstate, like accountability on. Just tweet your progress. You don't need to put on the Twitter. You can put, you know, just to a group with a couple of friends. Fourth one, this is really important, by the way, and this is one of the things that I really enjoy. And it is the rule 1/2. So you will start to chase for content. If you really enjoys to do a video or something, you will chase content for 1 hour and then you will spend 2 hours trying to create, trying to spend the time scripting, you know, doing something with editing, recording and everything in 2 hours or even more. But the thing is, use 1 hour to chase for the content or even 2 hours for the content, and then you spend like 4 hours. The thing is, almost double the time that you're going to spend to create something, to do something that you're trying to learn. And the fifth one is to track by time. So let's say you want to track by weeks, months, I don't know. Just choose one and try to track on this kind of time period. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, the sub, and if you have any doubts, put in the comments down below. The thing is, try to learn something because nowadays we have a lot of methods to learn, but just, you know, keep the focus on just one. You can use AI to leverage your learning. So what I really enjoy to use AI, by the way, and I have the Gemini Pro here on my computer, and I have the combo with Notebook LM. This is the way that I'm using to learn nowadays, and it's really working for me. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next video.